The teachings and principles attributed to Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, encompass a wide range of virtues and values that serve as guiding principles for Muslims and individuals striving for moral excellence. Here are details on some principles and teachings. Mercy to all beings. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified compassion and mercy towards all creatures, emphasizing the importance of kindness and empathy in human interactions. Honesty in all dealings. Integrity and truthfulness were central to the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad's, peace be upon him, character, encouraging honesty and transparency in personal and business affairs. Patience in adversity. In times of difficulty, Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, advocated for patience and resilience, teaching that enduring trials with fortitude lead to spiritual growth. Gratitude for blessings. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the significance of gratitude, teaching that acknowledging and appreciating blessings fosters contentment and spiritual well-being. Humility and success. Despite his achievements, Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, remained humble, teaching that humility is a virtue that preserves one's sincerity and connection to God. Justice for all. Fairness and equity were fundamental principles in the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad's, peace be upon him, teachings, promoting justice for all individuals regardless of their background or status. Compassion towards the needy. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of caring for the less fortunate, encouraging acts of charity and compassion towards those in need. Forgiveness for wrongs. Forgiveness was a cornerstone of the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad's, peace be upon him, teachings, promoting reconciliation and peace by pardoning those who wronged him. Kindness to animals. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught kindness and compassion towards animals, highlighting the importance of treating all living beings with care and respect. Respect for parents. Respect and obedience towards parents were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, recognizing the pivotal role parents play in shaping individuals' lives. Fairness in judgments. Justice and fairness in judgments were stressed by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, advocating for impartiality and integrity in resolving disputes. Modesty in speech and behavior. Modesty in speech and conduct was encouraged by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, promoting humility and dignity in interactions with others. Generosity towards others. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged generosity and selflessness, teaching that giving to others fosters goodwill and strengthens communal bonds. Sincerity in intentions. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized sincerity in intentions, teaching that genuine intentions are essential for the acceptance of deeds by God. Trustworthiness in promises. Trustworthiness and reliability were esteemed qualities in the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad's, peace be upon him, teachings, emphasizing the importance of fulfilling promises and commitments. Tolerance towards differences. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, promoted tolerance and acceptance of diversity, teaching that differences in beliefs and opinions should be respected. Courage in facing challenges. Courage and bravery were exemplified by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, in times of adversity, teaching that facing challenges with courage leads to personal growth and strength. Wisdom in decision-making. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of wisdom and sound judgment, teaching that seeking guidance and deliberating before making decisions is essential. Purity in heart and actions. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, stressed the significance of purity in both intentions and actions, teaching that purity of heart leads to spiritual elevation. Loyalty to friends and family. Loyalty and devotion to friends and family were valued by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasizing the importance of maintaining strong bonds of kinship and friendship. Contentment with what one has. Contentment and gratitude for what one possesses were encouraged by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that true wealth lies in being satisfied with what God has provided. Self-discipline in desires. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught self-discipline and moderation in fulfilling desires, advocating for restraint and balance in all aspects of life. Prudence in spending. Responsible spending and financial prudence were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that wealth should be used wisely and for beneficial purposes. Graciousness in victory. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified grace and humility in victory, teaching that success should be accompanied by humility and gratitude. Gentleness in correction. When correcting others, the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized gentleness and compassion, teaching that admonition should be delivered with kindness and understanding. Optimism in difficulties. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged optimism and hope, teaching that trials are tests of faith and opportunities for spiritual growth. Diligence in work. Hard work and diligence were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that striving for excellence in one's endeavors is a form of worship. Integrity in leadership. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, set the example of integrity and honesty in leadership, teaching that leaders should be just, accountable, and trustworthy. Modesty in attire. Modesty in clothing and appearance was encouraged by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that modesty reflects humility and piety. Courtesy in greetings. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught the importance of courteous greetings and manners, promoting kindness and respect in social interactions. Gratefulness for blessings. Gratitude for blessings, both big and small, was emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that gratitude leads to spiritual enrichment. Moderation in all things. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, advocated for moderation in all aspects of life, teaching that balance and moderation lead to harmony and well-being. Punctuality in commitments. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, stressed the importance of honoring commitments and being punctual, teaching that reliability is a mark of integrity. Cleanliness and hygiene. Personal hygiene and cleanliness were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that cleanliness is essential for physical and spiritual purity. Dignity in manners. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, promoted dignity and respect in manners and behavior, teaching that treating others with dignity reflects one's character. Harmony in relationships. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged harmonious relationships and peaceful coexistence, teaching that resolving conflicts through dialogue and understanding is essential. Fidelity in marriage. Faithfulness and loyalty in marriage were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that marriage is a sacred bond to be cherished and respected. Charity towards the poor. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, advocated for charity and generosity towards the less fortunate, teaching that giving to the needy is a form of worship. patience in trials. Patience and perseverance in trials were encouraged by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that enduring difficulties with patience leads to spiritual rewards. Charity in speech, kindness and compassion in speech were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that words should uplift and inspire others. Responsibility in duties. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, stressed the importance of fulfilling responsibilities and obligations, teaching that accountability is a key aspect of character. Prudence in speech. Thoughtfulness and wisdom in speech were encouraged by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that words have power and should be used wisely. Respect for elders. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught respect and reverence for elders, recognizing their wisdom and experience. Sympathy for the sick. Compassion and empathy towards the sick and suffering were emphasized by the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, teaching that caring for the sick is a noble deed. Optimism for the future. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged optimism and hope for the future, teaching that faith in God's providence brings comfort and reassurance. Loyalty to principles. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of staying true to one's principles and values, teaching that integrity is paramount. Empathy for the suffering. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated empathy and compassion towards those who were suffering, regardless of their background or circumstances. He taught his followers to alleviate the pain of others, to show kindness and support to those in need, and to actively work towards easing the burdens of the less fortunate. His teachings emphasized the importance of understanding and sharing in the struggles of others, promoting a sense of solidarity and compassion within society. Gratitude for guidance. Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught his followers to be grateful for the guidance and blessings bestowed upon them by God. He emphasized the importance of acknowledging the favor of guidance, which leads individuals toward the path of righteousness and spiritual enlightenment. Gratitude for guidance involves recognizing the mercy and wisdom of God in providing clarity and direction in one's life, leading to a deeper sense of appreciation and devotion. Respect for knowledge. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, placed great emphasis on the value of knowledge and learning. He encouraged his followers to seek knowledge relentlessly, considering it a means of enlightenment and empowerment. Respect for knowledge entails honoring scholars, educators, and those who possess wisdom, as well as valuing the pursuit of knowledge as a lifelong endeavor. The Prophet's teachings underscored the importance of acquiring religious and worldly knowledge, as it contributes to personal growth, societal progress, and spiritual fulfillment. Love for God above all. Central to Prophet Hazrat Muhammad's teachings, peace be upon him, was the concept of loving God above all else. He emphasized the significance of cultivating a deep and sincere love for the Creator and recognizing God's infinite mercy, compassion, and guidance. Love for God involves prioritizing divine obedience and devotion in all aspects of life, seeking to please Him above any worldly desires or attachments. This principle underscores the foundational relationship between humanity and its Creator, serving as a guiding force for spiritual fulfillment and moral excellence.